So last night was an absolute nightmare to go through. My neighbors were super loud. If you didn't know, right now I am staying at the Hard Rock Casino Hotel, and it can get hectic over here. So last night I was going through the news, man. I always like scrolling through DoorDash news, Uber Eats news, Spark, whatever there is, and even keeping up to date with other gig tubers. And I found this video by a user called Dashing Trader. This is the first time I've ever seen of his videos. I think he's a newer gig tuber, and the title, of course, stuck out to me. It was DoorDash driver confronts a no-tip customer. Now, I could go on a huge tirade of why we should never do this, right? And I guess I'll go through the perspectives of this. From a YouTuber's perspective, this is a solid title, right? This is something someone would click, right? A lot of drivers, they hate no-tip customers, and they want to see these people confronted. But from a driver's point of view, a customer, like we're customer service people, pretty much. From that point of view, being a driver myself for these apps, it's not good to see, man. It's not good that people are confronting people like this. Yes, it is a no-tip customer. There are no-tip customers out there that genuinely don't know how much we get paid for every order, and that's why they don't tip. Take Spark, for example. I can get a $20+ order on Walmart Spark's app, no tip, and it'll be a solid order. I'd love to take it. Whereas a no-tip order on DoorDash will show up as $2.50 and over time accumulate from there depending on how many people decline it. And one of the biggest things I always hear is just don't take no-tip orders, right? That's the biggest thing we tell each other is don't take them. And the thing is, the reason people still continue to not tip is because there's people, I guess, like Dashing Trader that accept these no-tip orders and then make videos about it. Now, this video is not going to be hating on him. It's just going to be me basically reviewing this video because I had to do it, man. I have to see, like, when I saw this, dude, it's not good.
Today we're gonna be doing something a little differently. We're gonna be confronting a no-tip customer.
So we're gonna be starting from the 45-46 second mark because this is where it actually starts, the confrontation. Everything before that is just the intro and him going, walking up to the guy. So we're gonna start it from here, man. And you guys gotta see this, man.
You get my message?
I did not.
Hey man, why ain't no tip on this?
See, stopping it right there. This is absolutely no way to greet someone, man. Usually when I see someone like a customer, I say, hey man, how are you? Even if it's a no-tip order on Spark or something like that, because I don't take it on DoorDash, I'm always friendly. I don't start the conversation by saying, hey man, where's the tip?
My bad. We don't drive for free. It ain't cool to not tip. I took this for the purposes of the video because I do YouTube, and I'm teaching other people to not take orders like this. So I wanted to know why there ain't no tip on her.
He's saying that he's doing this for the purpose of YouTube, and I do actually respect the fact that he did blur this out to a certain extent, even though you can kind of still make out the person. It wasn't blurred like fully, but he did blur it a little bit. I will respect that. But you can see like the shock in the customer's a tone, right? You can't see the face because of the little bit of blur, but the tone of it, the dude was like, hey man, sorry. Clearly, I mean, this must have been someone that knew that maybe, maybe this guy genuinely didn't know about the base pay that we get. Maybe he did know, but just the way, like, if someone came up to me like that, it's shocking, right? What would you say in that case if you were this guy?
They don't pay, they only paying me $2 for this.
To bring it here?
Yeah.
From, I don't know where it's at.
Teriyaki Madness?
Yeah, I don't know where it's at.
Yeah, it's too far for no tip.
Pausing the video right there, I'm probably going to be skipping all of the added special effects video inserts that he added. He kind of added a lot of them. I wish he didn't do that and just kept it a genuine conversation. But you can kind of see from the customer at this point that maybe he knew that what he was doing was wrong. And the customer says that it was only a 0.2 mile drive. The Dasher is saying that it was something different. I don't know. I maybe later on in the video he'll show it. Usually it's on the offer screen. It doesn't show you afterwards. So it's hard to tell, very hard to tell if this dude genuinely knew or cared about our base pay. From what I see in the video right now, this guy looks like he's working his own regular minimum wage job. I mean, this looks like a cashier position or something like that. I can't really see the vest, but this is someone that their life is not exactly, this isn't someone living in $1 million mansion or $100,000, $500,000 house. This is just another regular person in the world that is just trying to make it by, and it's tough. I used to work at Winn-Dixie, and when you get paid $10 an hour and they take a bunch of that for the taxes and stuff like that, you're not left with much. And I know people will say, well, if you don't got the money, just go ahead and don't order. And while I do agree with that, some other people don't.
I'm letting you know for the, I'm help educating new drivers and not take orders like this.
One thing that I did learn from university when I was taking a couple courses is people's facial structures, the things that they're doing. Are they fidgeting or smiling? You can see a lot in this video, even though it's blurred, that the dude is smiling. This is a sign of like, I don't want to say genuine fear, but he doesn't really know what to say, right? When someone comes up to you the way that Dashing Trader did, when you're smiling at someone, your brain is trying to process like a million different things at the same time of what you're supposed to say, right, in this situation. Just the fact of how he came up to him, I'm not a very big fan. Again, I'm not hating on Dashing Trader. I'm just not a big fan of these types of videos happening. The videos where people get tip baited, or not tip baited, where people say that they get contract violations and they lose their jobs. I can understand the people that want to go back. Is it thundering? Wow, man, it's gonna rain. I understand those people that want to go back to the restaurant and have that person that gave them the contract violation that made them lose their job, they want them to say, okay, I'm sorry, I did get my food, I was lying, so that way the person can get their job back. But this is just a YouTuber that took a no-tip order to, I don't know. I really don't know what the reason was for, man. This is something that I would never do, and I never urge anyone to do. I always say that don't take no-tip orders. It's just that simple.
I don't know if you usually get your food this fast, but the only reason I took this is because they stacked it with somebody. I got you, but I'm just letting you know, trying to inform the customers and the drivers so it works better on both sides. If you tip, you're likely to get your food faster. No tip, you might not get your food. It might be cold. You know what I'm saying? So just so you know for future reference, I helped you out this time, but next time you might not get a driver who take a no-tip order.
I did remember in the video, he did say it was stacked with another order, so maybe he didn't know the second payout until afterwards. But if he knew it was a no-tip order beforehand, he could have dropped the order. I don't know what his completion rate is, but he could have very well have dropped that order and just did the tipping order. But it seemed like he really wanted to do this one for YouTube. Again, I don't condone this, and that's the reason that I'm making this video, is just that I don't want other people going around and doing this, because it will lose business, right? I mean, it's crappy business because of course he didn't tip, but these types of things go around on Facebook and things get taken out of context. And a lot of people, they could watch this and say, you know what, man, these DoorDash drivers, I'm going to order food next time. My Dasher is going to confront me and put me on YouTube. So definitely don't do this. So let me know your thoughts on this down below in the comments. Please be respectful. Hope you enjoyed it, and have a good night, guys.
You have a good one.
Yeah, you too.
Oh, wait, I got to take a picture of it.